see if I can't adjust this light. Ouch. To where I'm not completely a washed out mess. Still washed out. In the night, in the dark, it's bright. Justin, you, it's 11, dude, sorry. You're number 1. What's happening, Justin? What's happening? Wow, Dennis, you're number 2. You guys should have fought for it, man. Dan, how you doing? What's up, Rob? What's up, what's up, what's up? William, how you doing, how you doing? Melissa's out back sleeping. Alan, what's happening, my man? I'm in your neck of the woods, buddy. Wait, am I still? Yeah, I'm still in Florida. What's up, Roy? Neil Ticket, how you doing? Kenny, what's up? What's up? Richard, how you doing, Richard? And Rob, you're batting cleanup? Huh? Hail team. Hail to the team. This light, I gotta figure out where to put this light so it's not completely blinding. I start wearing my sunglasses. I wonder if I put it over here. No. I wonder if I made it overhead. No. Oh, look, I'm flashing. No. No. It's on low. It might just be too damn bright. And no. My thing's just right there's the best. I got it. Oh, there we go. I got it tilted up a little bit. Not flashing no more. 4th in. Okay. So, what's happening, guys? I'm sitting over here. It's somewhere in an undisclosed... Oh, I'm flashing. In an undisclosed location in Florida. Or am I in Florida? Damn, why can't I... Why can't I get this light right, guys? Hold on. Try something here. Let's try and put a filter on it. Okay, that might help. Sitting over here in Florida. Oh, Melissa got something to drink last night. Ew. What is that? Looks like freaking piss. Sitting over here in Florida, just hanging out, relaxing, waiting for my time to come back so I can start running. Got a 90 appointment finally, which is, it was cool. It has plenty of time on this load to get it to the 90, which is good, because a lot of times it seems like lately whenever I get a load and it doesn't have an appointment on the other end, usually it's such a tight appointment that it's like, oh, it took the fun out of the job. But this one didn't. She's good, Alan. She's good. She's excited, waiting to hear from my daughter to find out what's going on with the birth of her baby and everything. So we can make plans to go back and drop her off. She's going to stay with my daughter for a little bit. Oh, damn, Hal, thanks, man. Thanks. Hal sent me a couple bucks there. Let's see what he's got to say. David, I think you and Bags can hash everything out. Bags says he loves you guys. Reach out to Bags, resolve it, bro. Love both of you. Yeah, Haldane, I think that I think we might have that settled. Speaking of Bags, there's the crazy one himself, headed to Florida, huh? Right on. Hey, man, I'm running orange juice out of Florida, taking it over to Texas, and I don't know if my fleet manager has ESP or what, but I've been saying, you know what? You can keep me down low all winter long. I'll run orange juice back and forth the south. I don't care if it does pay less. Keep me out of that northern snow, and I'll be good to go. I don't think there's really been major storms, although there's supposed to be a storm. I think it was rolling in yesterday, no, today or tomorrow. I'll have to check, but it's supposed to hit a lot of the country. I don't think it's bringing snow, though. Maybe it is, maybe it is. Grandbabies are awesome, huh? Alan? Well, yeah, they're some, you can spoil them and then send them back. Here, have a bunch of chocolate and excitable candies and games and toys, and then go home and drive your parents crazy. When my daughter was a baby, people, birthdays and stuff, they'd try to give her noisemaker toys. They'd go right in the closet. It's like, nope, or no batteries. Oh, no, it doesn't make any noise, because those things just drive us nuts. All the freaking noisy toys. Hey, Raj, how you doing, man? Alberta Clipper rolling into the northern states. Oh, it is going to be northern states. Okay, because I know northern Texas was going to get hit by something. So I was going to decide to stay low down the 10. But as of right now, it looks like the quickest way to go is 10 and right somewhere in Louisiana, or at the beginning of Louisiana. I can't remember what it was. I'm going to 45 up and go into Canton, Texas. But if there's going to be a bunch of weather in that area, I was going to just stay low, come over, whoop, 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 and then go up. But it doesn't look like it. This is something I was hearing when Melissa was watching news channels on her phone. They were talking about all these storms coming in. But so the northern states are going to get hit. So yeah, okay, I'm happy I'm running this juice load that doesn't pay nothing. I might as well be paying. You know what, guys? Everybody go out and buy Tropicana orange juice. Okay, because they must be hurting for money, because they definitely don't pay to have their product shipped. So David, how about that cool wrench like Crazy Bags has? Roush, you can't do it on the phone, man. I'd have to whip out my laptop. And see, when Bags got his wrench and everybody got their wrenches, I was using my laptop for YouTube. I have a pre-planned to Denver for tomorrow. You're in TNT. Yeah, Bags, I heard you're running with the female student, man. Is that the first time you have a female? Hey, Kiana, how you doing? The weather won't go below Chicago. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, man. Tropicana always gets your money like their product. Good. Call them up and say for them to start sharing some of the money. I think this is the lowest paying load I've ever taken. But I was sitting in where was I was in Miami, and with my hours I have on recaps and everything, it actually isn't a bad deal. Especially last week's revenue. I ran 2 loads and I'm well up over $6,000. So I knew, because going into Florida, I got paid over $2 a mile. So I knew this orange juice crap was coming. My fleet manager during ACE2, he kind of made it clear that, guys, when you're getting a good load, a good paying load going in somewhere, you can pretty much expect to be running the welfare load out. I just took Tropicana to Denver for Tanner appointment. Yeah. Oh, the load before this one I've got, and I'm not quite sure how the 0203 is going to work, but at the 01, I've got 12 hours of detention. It was a JBS load. And then I got to the 02 3 hours early, and my appointment was at 8 a.m. and my 90 was at 10 a.m. and it was like 2 miles away, right around the corner. So at my 02, I get there at I think it was like 6. No, not 3 hours. I was two. I got there at 6:45, or no, I got there at 5:45 because I was coming from far away. Went in at 6:45, got put in the door at about 7, and didn't get unloaded until 10:30. In this particular place, it's funny because this was the place I delivered my very first load where I almost got the service failure. But anyways, as you see, they screwed up my 90. So then I go over to the 90, and they're like, well, you're late. I got there at 10:59. They're like, well, you're late, so we're going to put you at the end of the pack. So I ended up being there from 11 o'clock. I think we didn't get out of there till about 4:30, something like that. And I was already a couple hours dead into my 14 in Miami. Ended up PCing to a couple truck stops, found nothing, ended up at truck stop 595 or whatever. You got to pay to go park way in the back in the dirt, and whatever. But it's all good. They know what was going on. But yeah, it was a good week last week. So I've got 12 hours on the 01, and then from what my fleet manager said, the 02 is going to get this service failure, not from me. I don't get a service failure. They service fail the 02 for holding this up. So at that point, I have to ask them, well, do I get detention from the 02 and the 03? I don't know. Don't know. But I'm going to have some pretty good detention coming in the next week or two. Yeah, first female, but she's a Marine, so fuck it. She's like one of the guys. Thanks, Raj. I appreciate that. Every penny helps, man. Got to go get me a hot dog. There you go. Still looking for a car, but we have a house, so yay. That's cool. So when is your boyfriend coming back? When's he getting off the road? I mean, not off the road, but when's he done training? When's he going solo? What's the closest thing to a wrench I could find? How about a wrench now? Again, there's a laptop buried in the cabinet up there I'd have to go get. And then try to remember how to use it. Maybe next couple of lives or something, I'll bring it down and go live off the laptop. I'm curious to see how it will look with the light on. It might do pretty good. If I do that, then I can field phone calls from you guys. I don't think Bags had any issues. Stop all the BS. Bags is a good guy. Yes, hell. What is the 90? It's you got an 01 is your pickup. 01's always going to be your pickup, and then your 90 is always going to be your final stop. Everything in between can be a pickup or a drop. 02, 03, so on, all the way up to 90. And if you get 90 stops, man, whoo, whoo. But yeah, the 90 is your drop-off point. That and my dog got bit. Oh, shit. That sucks, Keanu. I was wondering about that, being out in the desert like that. What the hell's a rattlesnake doing out in the winter time? That sucks, man. Did you take her to the vet, I hope? And is she okay? Did they give her all that medication? I heard when I lived in rattlesnake country, my neighbor's dog got bit and it was $1,000, man. And the neighbor said, yeah, this ain't the first time. She had a couple dogs. She goes, every time they get bit, it's $1,000. It's like, damn. Hey, Hog Rider, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? She has a bunch of pills to take for the next 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you did get her over to the vet. She probably got bit on the face. I'm somewhere in Florida, Matthew. Damn straight, Shelby. You can never be too depressed when you laugh every day. I look in the mirror, man. I have all night, and check-in life would be 10,000 a week the way you running. The way I run. You know, it's funny, Shelby, because I keep telling the wife, yeah, I'm slow. You know, I'm slowing down. I'm done with all this running so hard. There's no need, you know. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I just can't do it. I don't know what the hell. I told her today, I go, even though we don't have a 90 appointment yet, I go, they gotta be watching the truck or knowing what time I picked up and got it. I go, as long as they don't hit us first thing in the morning, you know, early on whatever the 7th is. I can't remember what today is. I go, we should be fine. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to kick it down. This is not a good paying load, so I'm going to save the fuel and run it slow. We get here at our shutdown point, and I turn off the Qualcomm, and mind you, I started running at midnight. So, yeah, midnight, and then shut down at 1 a.m. I know that's 13 hours. Midnight, it means that on my Qualcomm, it's going to be all for that one day. And I just thought of something. Let me grab old Wendy over here and have a peek. Wendy, wake up. Oh. The one time I need it and she's malfunctioning. Yeah, that didn't happen. But I drove 530 miles today. 530 miles today. So I guess I didn't slow down much. Plus, it's funny because, you know, the wife, oh yeah, you're supposed to be, you know, you keep saying that you're going to do this and that, yet I'm like, if we do this, we can deliver that load early. Well, like this load, when I seen I had extra time on it that I wanted, because it's like, I don't want to be freaking, you know, I don't want to take the fun out of driving over there where you can't even stop and go pee. So when I get my 90 appointment time, it's like, ooh, that gives us too much, that gives us extra time. I go, maybe I can get it there early and drop it. It's a drop and hook, so I'm certain. No, man, you can only be there 30 minutes ahead of time. It's a live unload. It's funny, because even though I wanted to take a break and slow down a little bit, it's like, oh no, let's get it there. Let's drop it. I don't know, man. I just can't slow down, I guess. Christmas. Alright. Got you fighter. But how about that, Rouch? Are you bribing me? Are you trying to bribe me, man? Rattlesnake tried to come in the house. Rattlesnake venom is $1,000, however, so they had to give her steroids all in all $340. Well, wait a minute. How come she's not getting rattlesnake venom? Won't she die if she don't get rattlesnake venom? All your answers are doing good, Kiana, because remember, I'm slow as hell too, so by the time I get to your answers, they've probably been up for 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad she's okay too. Ever notice when armadillos get run over, they always end up on their backs with their little legs sticking straight up in the air? Yeah, and you ever notice, Charles, that they always also end up on the sides of the road? It's like they go bam and then slide over like a little pinball or something. You know, rarely do you see them just crunched in the middle of the street or highway or anything.